What's going on, guys? So this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be actually pretty weird. What I want to do today is talk about the little miscellaneous stuff that I put on the Sienna just a few days ago, or over the course of the past few weeks. And I accumulated enough to really talk about it, maybe even make a video out of it like I'm doing right now. But let's take a look. So here we have the Sienna, right? And I just want to run down a few things like the miscellaneous windproofing stuff. This past season during the springtime, it was pretty bad. All the powdery pollen substance particles went inside every time we open a sliding door. Every time we opened, it created kind of like a vacuum, and every time we close the door, open the door, it kind of suctioned everything in. Hence why we have the ear purifier, which works wonders for allergy sufferers. But let's start off with a couple modifications, right? Starting with these weather stripping right here. Now, I've done this in the past, right? But I also added one of these thicker, wider bands for the A-pillar to prevent wind from coming in. It does really help with the wind noise when you're driving highway speeds. It does lower the sound. You do notice a particular difference. All right, you do hear road noise still, engine noise, all that droning stuff, but with the wind noise, you do hear a significant decrease in it. Now, I don't have scientific proof, I don't have a decibel meter, but based on just my ears, yes, right? So we have it here, just to summarize. I've done this back a few videos ago, like during when I first got it. Like I ran it on top of the additional stock weather stripping. I added this, and also this has been on for quite some time, right? So this is a really thick rubber strip that when you close, the sliding door clamps onto it. It prevents wind noise from going into the second row. It really does help. All these little things right here kind of dampens the car door when it shuts off. But speaking of car door, I've done this a few videos back. I also did this to go ahead and prevent pollen from going inside the vehicle, especially like right there and right along over there. So hopefully next pollen season it helps. All right, I haven't really tested it because this is after the pollen season, but it's all 3M tape. So far it's holding up pretty good. And I also did this to the second row as well, the additional weather stripping. As you can see, it looks pretty OEM. This is the stock one, and right under here is going to be additional weatherproofing or wind noise mitigating, right? Like right back there, it ends over this portion. And then you can tell, hopefully in the future, I'll have less pollen. This is after I cleaned it, so I need to do more cleaning. It was like caked on and it got in, and also once you close it, it stuck onto this, and that family was just sneezing all over, right? So you really have to kind of think about how else, well for me, how else I'm going to go ahead and do so. But before this door closes, like that, so it's going to go ahead and prevent pollen from hopefully seeping in. And again, it kind of ends right over there. Now moving to the hatchback portion, climbing up the step ladder. This portion I did recently. It's to go ahead and block off additional dirt, particles, dust, whatever brought in by the rain inside the hatch. So it's kind of like another weather stripping type of thing where it attaches via 3M double-sided tape. And I'm going to open the trunk, center this, and overall hopefully prevent any type of dirt from accumulating under here, because I just cleaned it. I still need to clean it more, but a lot of pollen just caked on here. Every time we open the trunk, everything just rushed in, dropped here, and then yeah, it was a really bad allergy season. Just to go ahead and reiterate it again, if I didn't bring home that point. So yeah, that's about it. Just a little bit more here. I'm not sure if this does anything. All right, but the kit included all this for the trunk, and then also for the trunk right here, the kit also included here this portion. Okay, and I think that's about it for the trunk. Now the hood is kind of funny. I have it propped up. As you can see from the engine bay, a lot of dirt. Need a power washer or something, but I'm not really sure how power washing works with hybrids, right? So I don't really want to get that orange line wet. But usually with my previous cars, I just power wash it. I cover the alternator and just kind of spray it down. I'm not sure if I could do it with this. But overall, as you can see from here, maybe a little bit of a cleaner engine bay, right? The reason is we got these little trim pieces along for the side of the Sienna. And it usually just, there's like 3M tape, but I didn't really 3M tape it just in case works need to be done in the future. So it's held on by this clip right there. Okay. And again, I have some weather stripping right along under the hood, like right there. And this I know will prevent pollen from seeping in because it was all caked on right along here. It was all caked on all inside here. Now you can see when I close the hood, it's gonna be like an extra layer on top of the additional layer, and let's hope that it just kind of like creates a really nice tight seal, and then that's it. But another thing we also did was we, under this bonnet, whatever this is, right, it dampens the sound of the engine. What we did was we put another blanket, I would say, between the OEM one from factory, and maybe it'll dampen the engine noise, maybe not, but it was offered on the site for a decent amount of price, and I just ordered it, and finally I was able to put it in because we had some time. And overall, I also have in front of the windshield this portion right here, right along there. So I don't think this is going to do anything with the wind noise, but it'll prevent dirt from seeping in through the middle. And it looks pretty OEM. You can't really tell from far away. Kind of looks like regular weather stripping here. Again, little miscellaneous stuff. I think maybe the little things that count when they add up, and let's see how it does in the future. So far, the 3M tape is holding well. And if you guys have any other questions, let me know. But for now, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.